Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we're going to be looking at problem number 19 of Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problems. Before we get into that, a little bit about this board. This board is a 1970s slash 1980s, maybe even as late as 1990s, but I don't think so. I think in the 1970s, 80s era Crisloid board. It's got the original field in it in pretty decent shape. It's got the cover for the bar. So the leather cover for the bar covers up the bar. It also covers up the hinges. This was historically pretty unpopular with players because the bar would bunch up and checkers would tend to slide off. So Crisloid eventually did away with that in the 90s. And that's why we know that this is probably a 70s, 80s era board rather than a 90s, 2000s era board, because this is still here. The checkers, as you can imagine, are not original to the board. So the checkers I bought off of eBay, these smiley face checkers. Somebody had these checkers made, probably by Crisloid. So they're modern era checkers, they're not Bakelite. And they had the smiley faces put on in order to entice their child to learn how to play backgammon. Turns out the child was not enticed. And they put them up on eBay, and I got the set for $100, and I really like them. This is my July 4th board. I bring it out around the July 4th holidays. I have a red, white, and blue theme to it, and I call it hot dog because that's what you eat in July 4th. And it's got a red, white, and blue theme. Also, the mustard and the relish colors of the green and yellow is what reminded me of a hot dog. All right. So anyway, more about that. I'll put a link to a deeper analysis of the board in the description. But let's go into this problem. So in this particular problem, green is being asked to play a 5-2. We're still very much in the opening stages of the game. Yellow has secured an anchor inside his home board. He's secured the 4-point, probably with a 4-2 off the open. We've played a 5-2 off the open by playing 13-9 and 24-22. Now we're being asked to play 5-2 again. What do you do with a 5-2? Let's give you 10 seconds, and if you need more time, please pause. All right, and we're back. So what Robertie says to do with the 5-2 is play 13-8, 24-22. And there's a reason for that, because the other obvious move is to play 22-15. That is the move that I normally would play, but Robertie has a good answer for that, why making the anchor is better. Let's read what Robertie has to say. In the early stages, give more weight to an anchor than running out a back checker. Here, 22-15 looks inviting, but a sounder play is 24-22, 13-8. So it doesn't have a lot of pros about why the back anchor is better, but there's a lot of good reasons. And basically, leaving a blot out is tough, because if yellow hits the blot, you're inviting a blitz play. He's already got an inside point on the 4. It makes it even harder for you to come in. If he hits and makes even one more anchor, you're looking at a cube, and then the game is done. So the answer here is to make the anchor, make it tougher for yellow to be able to hit you. This would be the original position, and then after the anchor. And you're making it tougher for yellow to come in. You're safetying your checker. You've kind of killed the blitz at this point, and double sixes work really well for you. Actually, double sixes, maybe even down here. So that's the reason why the anchor is a better situation than running out to the 15. Let's see what XG has to say about it. We'll be back with that in a minute. Hi, and welcome back to our XG analysis of this problem. Black is being asked to play a 5-2 after playing an opening 5-2, and white has responded with a 4-2, making the 4-point inside. And now black has to play a 5-2. And Robertie says rather than run, we need to play 5 down, 13-8, and make the 3-point. That's what Robertie says. Let's see what XG has to say. And XG agrees. Now, I've done this analysis with every variation of match play, and it's all the same. So no need to do more analysis on that. For all the reasons we've discussed, making that 3-point is the right thing rather than running and setting up a possible blitz from white. So thank you for watching, And I hope you like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 250 subscribers. I'm going to give away a copy of Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problems. And hit the notification bell if you want to see videos as soon as they're uploaded. I'm uploading a video a day until we run out of problems, and then I'll probably start something else. It's been a great series so far. I'm really enjoying this. Thanks very much.